And the Marion County Health Department team up to present the Golden Apple Award.
It is time to meet our final winner of this school year.
Golden Apple Award comes with a trophy, school supply shopping spree to teachers' treasures, a surprise visit from our News 8 team featuring Daybreak's Hannah Mordeau, who helps deliver it. Who is he?
Our winner is Mr. David Edison. He's a 6th grade science teacher in Wayne Township, and his students tell me he has the best dance moves. In fact, he uses throwback songs and dances to get kids excited about STEM.
At Bridgeport Elementary School, there's the night. Young students just starting their education journey, and Mr. David Edison, who's been in these same shoes, now helping build a bridge for his 6th grade students who are almost ready to move to middle school.
Mr. Edison is like a responsible role model. He's excellent in like teaching in ways that are like different to other teachers. He like really appreciates us.
He's a good teacher. His personality is impressive. He likes teaching. He's smart. He's very smart.
I can really tell he really wants kids to succeed.
When you come to his class, it's like high five or something. Like, you feel good with him.
Mr. Edison's a really fun and nice teacher. Like, he does the work, but at the same time, he's like cool and he's chill and he's like calm with us.
He lets us listen to music. He's like really fun. He's very relatable.
Bottom shelf! Bottom shelf!
The kids love him. We love him. We're lucky to have him here at Bridgeport.
Fellow teachers say that relatable style sticks with students.
He's really fun. He makes the lessons really hands-on. He goes out of his way, makes it more fun, I think, than it's supposed to be on paper. He dances, he sings to his kids. It's really awesome to see build up that relationship with those kids.
Mr. Edison turns 6th grade science and math into memorable experiments.
I think it brings the learning to life for the kids.
He also helps with STEM competitions, is an assistant with the running club after school, and runs the 4-H club. But he's known by these kids most for his relatable style and love of 90s music.
Awesome teacher. He's like a 90s rap person.
I've heard dancing a lot from everybody. Does he do that a lot?
Yeah.
Is he a good dancer?
I mean, kinda.
We had our winter talent show, and this year we had the masked singer. But when he was unveiled, it was just a thunderous round of applause for Mr. Edison. He's that kind of guy who can teach well, he can relate well, he does so many things well, and I'm just so proud of him.
Principal Alicia Harris says Mr. Edison grew up in this school district. He's constantly at events, supporting students and staff, volunteering his time, cheering on other people. He was born for this job.
He stands out as unique, as bright-eyed, and as someone who actually loves the job. He loves to be here. It's not a 9-to-5 for him. He works from sunup to sundown. He impacts our community in ways that it shines to me. And I wanted to make sure that he was recognized for his efforts.
That's why she sent us this nomination for the Wish TV Golden Apple Award.
Like I said, I've seen a lot of great teachers. And when I think about Mr. Edison, he's right up there with the best of the best. And he deserves some public recognition just for being amazing.
When you heard that he won the Wish TV Golden Apple Award, what'd you think?
I was really happy because Mr. Edison, he's like one of my favorite teachers I've ever had, so he really deserves it.
I was really excited for him because I think he really does deserve it.
How much does he deserve this?
A lot, all of it. A lot, like 10,000%.
What'd you think?
I was like, my face just lit up because I knew he deserved it.
What'd you think?
He deserved it a lot.
So along with his fiance, we went to surprise him.
Hi, Mr. David Edison.
Hi.
I'm Hannah with Wish TV. Any idea what's going on?
Absolutely no clue.
You have won our Wish TV Golden Apple Award for being an exceptional teacher. Your fiance has the big sign. So we have teamed up with the Marion County Public Health Department to bring you this award. It comes with a trophy and a school supply shopping spree to teachers' treasures.
That's incredible. Thank you so much.
How are you feeling?
I have no words. I have no idea what to say. I'm totally caught off guard.
We have one more surprise.
Okay.
We actually came earlier this week talk to some of your students and fellow staff. We have a little video to show you.
And Mr. David Edison.
Does he do that a lot? Yeah. Is he a good dancer?
Mr. Edison, congratulations on being the Golden Apple Award winner for May. We're so proud of you, and I thank you for being an amazing teacher. Keep doing what you're doing.
Congratulations, David. So proud of you and so happy for you. I can't think of a better candidate for this award.
Congratulations, Mr. Edison.
Thank you, Mr. Edison.
Congratulations, Mr. Edison. You deserve this.
Congratulations, Mr. Edison. You really deserve this award.
Congratulations, Mr. Edison.
Mr. Edison, I really do hope that you succeed as a teacher for the rest of your life. Good job.
Yeah. I had no idea that everybody felt that way. All those wonderful things you said, I had no idea that that was so commonly felt amongst the school here.
What's your secret? How do you think you connect with the kids?
I try to stay current in what's going on in their lives, what their interests are and what they do after school, and even if I don't totally understand some of the vernacular or vocabulary that they use, if I make that effort, I think they see that, and maybe that's it.
They all said that you dance a lot.
I don't know if I dance that much.
This is the same district that you grew up in.
Yep.
It's kind of a full circle moment. How does that feel?
I remember Chapelwood and then Chapel Hill 7th and 8th grade center, 9th grade center, Ben Davis, and Area 31, and I loved every minute of it, and I hope everybody else loves all of that as well.
What makes you love this job so much?
Oh, them. It's them. Seeing their growth when they make the next step, whether it's maturity or on paper, on a test, just seeing them grow is really, really cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great job.
Because growth is the basis for education. Teaching students how to take the next step, sometimes even dance, crossing that bridge to lifelong learning, thanks to a teacher like this.
And you saw Mr. Edison's fiance in this story. She's also a first grade teacher at the school. Now, we didn't interview her because the school wanted to keep things top secret. We did tell her that morning, so she was part of the surprise. But the two are going to get married in the fall.
Oh, that is so lovely. Now, I'm just curious here because he's such a good dancer. Did he always want to be an instructor?
So he didn't always want to be a teacher. He wanted to actually be a chef. He went to culinary school, and while he was there, he ended up being an assistant teacher for one of the culinary, chef classes. He goes, I like this so much. He went on to IUPUI and became a teacher. He's loved it ever since.
This one wraps up the winners for this school year. We've got a big bash coming up, though.
Yes, in a week and a half, we have our Golden Apple Grand Finale special. It is on Wednesday, June 12th. All 9 winning teachers are going to be here in our Wish TV studio. They've all RSVP'd, and we're going to crown our Grand Finale winner that night. We also have a special surprise that morning on Daybreak, so stay tuned. It's at 6:30 in the evening, though, is the Grand Finale special.
We are forewarned and looking forward to it.
Excited, too.